it's all. It doesn't. Does it rain? Does it rain in the Badlands?
No, never.
I gotta turn down
Never.
my rain. I gotta turn down my rain sounds.
Yeah, me too. Let's turn the rain off.
My weather sounds.
The only thing is that when you go over the river, it starts raining, and then you go into the Badlands again.
Somebody left me this sign, and I don't want to do anything. I want to kind of leave it there. Because I guess this was before I had moved the claim back, so they were able to place a sign here.
Yeah. In the previous season, there was one sign right next to my house, which again, like before I extended the claims, and it was like cool build. I love the house. I was like, I'm gonna keep that.
All right, so the idea is that basically all of this field area is open up for space. I just kind of want this to be like a...
Sorry, I got totally distracted by the ceiling and the building here. Sorry, yeah. Please do go on.
That's funny. Just kind of wanted to have like a kind of like a high fantasy kind of Rivendell kind of, you can do some Hobbit stuff if you want to build a Hobbit hole. So really just whatever. Well, I don't want to put you in a box. So whatever tickles your fancy.
I got you. And,
that's just kind of the general layout of the thing, and just wherever you want to build. This
airship is wonderful. The anchor. I've just been staring at that anchor for a while. It's so good.
I'm actually really happy with the anchor on the ground down here. Have you been down here and looked at this?
It's half buried. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Yeah.
Just wanted to feel like it came down like whoosh.
The Brandywine River. So cool, man. So yes, I got you. I don't know what yet, but yes, I shall. If you don't mind, I shall build you something. And if you don't like it, I can tear it down.
No. I think that anything you build will be an excellent addition to the base. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Season 3 on Sunny Survival, where, as you just saw, we have invited our friend, Book of Mr. E, to return the favor from last episode and add one of his beautiful builds to our base. We've still got a few unfinished builds of our own that we need to work on, but this landscape just feels so barren at the moment, and I'll tell you what, I really noticed it last episode when I was over in Mr. E's Badlands base, where he's really gone a long way to create his vibe. See, he's got little doodads like this hanging on the walls, and there's some really fantastic feature builds that sell the atmosphere of this area. I love his huge fan over there and the smokestacks. And I even noticed over here where we've got our build, he's got this silo in the distance right here. And when you look inside, you'll see that it doesn't serve a functional purpose, but it's just being here in the distance as you walk around his base. It just adds so much. So what are we going to do? We're going to add some background features of our own, and we're going to start right here with the side of this mountain. Right now, when people warp to our base, they land on this pad right here and they look up to see this ugly vanilla waterfall. So we want to clean this whole area up. Let's get rid of the waterfall and then kind of carve some spaces in the mountainside where we think our new waterfalls might have eroded the soil away. I want to make sure I give full credit here to Jake Kelton, whose redstone video we're going to use for our animation effects today. Jake's got a really great channel, and you should definitely check it out. I will leave a link in the description below. folks, welcome back. As you can see, the cliffside is coming along quite nicely here. We've got plenty of slots that we can drop our animated waterfalls into, and we're also going to have some regular water kind of supplementing these larger variants. It's not going to remain flat like this. We will decorate this out, but we wanted to get the basic shape of what our tiered waterfall system is going to look like here. Up here, I haven't really decided yet what I want to do. Do I want one diagonal waterfall that is 3 wide, or do I want 2 3 wide waterfalls on these 2 flat surfaces to the sides here? So we'll have to think about what we want to do up here once we get to building this thing. We will do a diagonal one right here. We'll do a nice big tall 2 wide one right here. We'll do 2 more 3 wides right here and another one right over here. And then we'll just have some water overflowing from the edge here into our retaining pond that we've dug out down below. So the next step is we need to clear out some space for some redstone. So we've got quite a bit more digging to do. And then once those are in place, we will go back and put in some basic textures to break up all of this stone and this granite and this andesite that's kind of dominating this wall at the moment. Let's go ahead and try to build one of Jay Kelton's waterfalls and see if we can get it working. Then we can go back and add a little TLC of our own to make it look good. Alrighty, here we are. We have completed the redstone elements here. We have 2 observer lines on either side connected down to some sticky pistons. And those sticky pistons are going to push this glass out, hopefully in a rippling effect. Over here, we have a simple observer clock set up. This is a little less precise than how Jake Kelton does it in his video, but we've got some limitations on this public server. So we're going to have to try to simplify where we can on these builds. So not as customizable, we can't randomize the switching, but we'll be able to run a lot more waterfalls with about half the number of observers. So without further ado, let's plug this thing in and see if it works. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's very loud. Let's fly out here and see what it looks like from the road. Oh yeah, okay. Look at that. That's very neat. I think that has turned out great. We will decorate the outside. We'll maybe add a little spray down here so it looks like the water is splashing down and then spraying back up. But for now, we gotta build the rest of these. So let's get back to it. It's all done and dusted, and I think it has turned out fantastic. This was really a great idea by Jake Kelton, and I could not be more pleased with how it looks. So now when people come to visit us, they will warp and turn to the left, and here it is right here for them. And there's actually a fishing contest going on, so we could pull out our rod and do a little fishing here if we wanted to. So let's see if we get lucky here. There we go. Oh, look, we got a rare jellyfish, and we're in first place. How about that? That's fantastic. I could not be more pleased with how this has turned out. And now, folks, what we're going to do is... excuse me, sorry. The next thing that I want to do is, this is our feature waterfall, but this warp is not going to be permanent. We're going to move this, probably in the next episode, back here into the savannah. I'd say probably about right here is where we want people to spawn in because we're going to do in a future episode, we're going to build our fence across here. This is going to be our main entrance. So in order to prep for that, we got to do a little bit of landscaping. Alrighty, folks, there it is. What do you guys think? I think it has turned out pretty nice. So as you can see, this is what it's going to look like. We've brought in the savanna, this kind of dry and arid area over here, and we've blended it into the lushness of our valley. It's kind of bursting out here into the dry lands. These waterfalls over here are not animated. We actually got to be careful about how many things we use redstone on around here. This is already a lot of pistons moving all of the time on these waterfalls. There's a risk of lag here on this public server, and so we want to think about all the dungeons we still got to build. We still need one up there in the boat, and we have our underground dungeon too, and so not everything we're going to do is going to be able to have animation. But I really liked the look of this colored glass in front of these blue and white blocks. I think when you spawn in and you look at it from a distance, it looks really nice. I'll do some building off camera here. I'll do the same on this side. So that next episode, we will be ready to build our gate that's going to represent the entrance to our base this season. But that's going to do it for today, folks. Check out Jake Kelton's channel. It's really cool. And until then, thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.